I joined Nike 2 years ago to dive into systems innovation, as I really believe that's the new frontier for sustainability. And the reason why I'm so interested is it's very difficult to move past the incremental mindset in sustainability. So I began to talk to you guys in the Forum for the Future to develop this vision of systems innovation as the only way to move from incremental change to a genuine shift of entire systems. And because Nike takes such a strong innovation approach to sustainability, it became the perfect place to begin to develop these new capabilities. And Nike has a vision to decouple its growth from constrained resources, right? So one of the biggest constraints that Nike has is materials, the materials that we use. The solution is to innovate a bigger palette with materials that are infinitely available and recyclable and also green at the core from a chemistry perspective. So my job at Nike is, in order to innovate a palette of materials, you need huge amounts of R&D capital, you need knowledge and creativity that go way beyond the boundaries of one company. No single company can do this alone. So the question is, how do you bring the system players around this challenge of a better palette of materials? So for me, the key conversation is the one that you have with the system players. Government, academia, industry associations, manufacturing partners, other brands and competitors, etc. That conversation that you have coming from very different angles, and that begins to create a shared vision of what are the solutions. Because with that shared vision is that you can begin to shift a system and move it from an unsustainable path towards a sustainable one. I think that Forum for the Future is also playing a very important convening and facilitation role of the conversation for systems innovation. And I think also that the spreading of the tools and the knowledge creates a pool from different companies and different sectors to begin to start a new conversations. Look, I think that we are living in a moment of a big shift. We are living in an era of unprecedented and interconnected risk in which business models are beginning to shift pretty dramatically. So I believe that the companies that do not tackle the sustainability issues from a systemic perspective, they will achieve incremental change. They will keep optimizing some of the eco-efficiency of the compliance programs, but they won't set the foundation for what's to come. They won't set the foundation for the new business models and the new partnerships and collaborations, the new infrastructure that companies will need. And I really believe that companies are going to be successful in the future are those that learn how to find new ways of collaboration and how to leverage the system more broadly. I mean, for Nike, the world is not just a global marketplace, it's also a global resource. And that partnerships and that systems approach is a key competitive advantage.